fora falando da gente. A Vera não sabe o que tá acontecendo.
Essa carta!
Você tá mentindo pra gente!
Do you think nowadays there is a trademark for Brazilian cinema on global audiences?
Well, absolutely. I think, and this is the same with the Academy, we're becoming more global. Our membership's becoming more global. The way people are making and watching movies has become much more global, and streaming has had a lot to do with that. And one of the many benefits of that is that countries like Brazil are becoming, the filmmakers of Brazil are becoming much more well-known around the world. And I think last year with I'm Still Here, that was a total game changer in the US.
Eu acho que esse filme fala dessa família que tentaram apagar da história. E aí, através da literatura do Marcelo, através do filme do Walter, essa família voltou e eu acho que é a alma do Brasil, essa família.
It's very similar to what happened when Parasite won Best Picture. And I think that opened a lot of minds and hearts about South Korean cinema. And I think I'm Still Here did the same thing for Brazilian cinema. That was there was a global excitement around that film and a sense of joy. People love Walter, love Fernanda. Streaming, as we all know, has become a huge part of how we engage with cinema. Now, for the Academy, we really encourage people to see movies in movie theaters. That is where the art form was designed to be seen and heard. But a benefit of streaming is that access to certain films, independent cinema, cinema from emerging filmmakers, international cinema, is so much more readily available to audiences around the world. So I'm hoping that we start seeing a marketplace where streaming and theatrical complement each other. But it's so important to see movies in theaters. So the Academy has, and we continue, to really think about how we bring in diverse voices into our membership, and that includes global voices. Again, we're a global filmmaking community. The Academy should reflect that. And more we're seeing that we're a global filmmaking community. So right now, over 20% of our membership, and we have 11,000 members, live outside of the US, and that number is increasing. So with that diversification of membership, with that globalization of membership, you're starting to see films from outside of the US be nominated in categories beyond just Best International Feature Film. Fernanda being nominated for Best Actress.
Você tá bem, mãe? Tô, filho.
É desenho, claro que é desenho.
Talking about Fernanda, were you surprised by what happened?
We were thrilled, we were surprised. I'll tell you when that happened. In November, we have an event where we bestow honorary Oscars on filmmakers. And Fernanda attended that event. It's called the Governor's Awards. And when we posted Fernanda's photo, there was such an explosion of joy and excitement and activity on our social channels, and it's remained that way since that point. So we welcomed in hundreds of thousands of new followers after that moment, many from Brazil. And even today, if you go through our social media channels, you have a lot of comments in Portuguese. So we loved that moment. We were so excited for Walter and the film and Fernanda, and that sense of joy and engagement continues today.
Nós vamos sorrir. Sorriam.
What do you think is still important for people to go to the cinema to watch a movie, for filmmakers to continue to tell their stories from different perspectives?
It's always an important time for artists to tell their stories. It's never been more important for artists and filmmakers to create a sense of understanding, to create a sense of empathy, to invite us into their worlds. This is how we learn. This is how we create unity. So I highly encourage filmmakers to keep making their movies, audiences to keep watching films. We want audiences and filmmakers to challenge us, to get us to stretch, to think about what it means to live in this world. And there's no art form that does that better than filmmaking.
Intervalo.